Hello, hello, welcome to Dollar Rain. Wow, let's get you in. Wow, I can see several persons are already joining. Good to have you guys. My name is Ayo SCN. Welcome to Dollar Rain. It's going to be an exciting 45 minutes, 1 hour with me, and I cannot just wait to share with you what we have. Thank you for coming on board. Now, let's just have a few moments to wait for a few persons to join. It's going to be phenomenal. Welcome, 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 welcome. Who is ready for an exciting experience? I believe you are. My name is Ayo SCN. For those who don't know me, can you hear me, please? Let me be sure you can hear me. Kindly leave a comment so that I can, be sure that you can hear me. All right. So if you can hear me, leave a comment. Oh, Dozie, good to have you here. Thank you. Also, can you leave a comment sharing where you're watching from? Just leave a comment to let me know where you're watching from. Thank you, thank you. Oh, loud and clear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, we have about 8 persons on this call. I hope to see more of you guys. Fantastic. I can see Angela. Good to have you. I can see Beatrice. Good to have you. For those Elite Affiliate Group, kindly go to your groups and share and let people join. Let them be aware that we are live. Fantastic. Good to see you, Mr. Azuka. Good to have you. Mr. Luasheun, Mr. Dozier, Charlotte, loud and clear. Good to have you. Victoria, good to have you. It's going to be an exciting time. It's going to be very, very eye-opening. For those of us who are still new in how to make money on the internet, what you're going to be learning will literally just help you accelerate the money making process. You're going to be learning quite a lot about what you need to do to position yourself and begin to earn online. Matthew from Awoyaya, good to have you. Good to have you. All right, so few more minutes and we will kick off. Let's give 3-4 minutes for those who should be here to join, and then we will start the session. In the meantime, I'm going to quickly share a slide so that we could have something that we are viewing. All right, just a moment. I hope you can see my screen. Welcome, welcome. For those who are just joining in, kindly leave a comment telling us where you're watching from. That will go a great deal for me to recognize you and, just uh, know how far we are reaching with this program. Okay, so Mr. Benga from Ibadan, Owerri. Wow, we have Ogun State in the building. We have Abuja, Nasarawa. Fantastic, fantastic. So, in fact, while I was thinking about digital marketing and making money online, and it just occurred to me that there is a situation that we're currently facing in our country that needs to be addressed, especially for people who have some form of skills, who have some form of digital skill. Let me really, really be specific. And that was the issue about the naira falling against the dollar, right? And it's no news that the cost of things have gone up, and we are seeing a lot of people struggle to make ends meet. The little naira you earn, you go to the market, it's not able to buy as much as it used to in the past. Inflation. And this is because, I was having this conversation with someone. It's simply because Nigeria as a country is consuming more than it is selling. It is using FX more to buy rather than selling something to get FX. And when there is an imbalance in that, the currency, falls. Now, how do we as young people, as smart people, as digital natives, some of us, Gen Z, how do we overcome and thrive in this kind of situation? It's by you being able to earn FX, all right? Because if you're able to earn FX, the value of what you can do with it in Nigeria will be more because of the discrepancy, not really a discrepancy, because of the situation. So how do you earn FX? That is the big question that we hope to answer for you guys here today. All right. And if you're in this session, do not leave. Stay till the end. Stay till the end of this session, and we're going to unravel for you how you can earn FX from the comfort of your home with digital skills on platforms that are ready to pay you for doing simple tasks. All right. And for me, earlier this year, not really, I think around April, there was this client of mine who in fact, at some point, I had to give a notification to all my clients that I am now charging in USD because most of what I do, I'm a software developer, I'm a digital marketer, what else? I manage a team of creatives. We do marketing solutions for companies and, yada, yada, yada. So, um, because we pay for our services, some of the things we pay, like for example, this service we are using to stream is one of the services I pay for. I don't use free stuff. Sorry, when it comes to doing stuff on the internet, I try to use the paid version, and most of them are denominated in dollars. So I have to look for a way to pay in dollars. So now you can see that there are several demands for payments in dollars. And I had to tell my clients at the time that look, I'm now charging in dollars. All right. And then I stumbled upon a client. He used to stay in the US. He stays in the US. I actually came around and then he saw one of my ads, clicked through, and this man, the whole thing was $10,000, but the first installment payment was $25,000, $2,500. I've had payments in the past of that nature. All right, I've had 100, 500. I had a client in the several of that nature. But what was unique about this was the fact that I didn't have to change much about my what I was going to do for them. It was same thing I used to do for those who paid me in naira, and I'm still doing the same thing for these guys, and they're paying in dollars. That marked something in my mind, and that's what really drove me to say I need to create this program so that I can show people alongside a very, very great guy who consistently does this. His name is Emmanuel Ayeni, and he should join us very soon. And I said, you know what? More people need to learn how they can maximize their income by earning in dollars. And then what will give you that ability to earn in USD is digital skills. All right. So I'm just going to drop a message to him and get him on board so that he can walk us through. Now, it's like Manuel Ayeni, who is our guest facilitator for this. Now, I could teach this, but I figured that the way Emmanuel is doing this, earning in USD, is very more consistent and has a way of allowing any person to come into it easily, all right, easily, without much stress. And it's going to be unraveling for us how you can earn in dollars doing some simple tasks on international platforms like Fiverr. All right, I believe most of us have heard of Fiverr. If you've heard of Fiverr, can you put one in the comment and let me know if you've heard of Fiverr before? Now, these are platforms that give gigs or jobs or tasks that people are looking for people to help them sort out, and you're able to do the setup and offer solutions to these gigs, and then you start making you earn in foreign currency and you get paid in dollars. All right, so I'm going to just wait for him to join, and then we'll go right into the session. So before while I'm waiting for him, just give me a sec, guys. So now, how many of us here have any form of digital skills that we are, very good at? If you have any form of digital skill, can you leave a a comment on the chat? If there's something you do, okay, I see somebody say I'm on Fiverr, fantastic. I see someone say I'm on Fiverr, oh, fantastic. All right. Someone said he's a graphic designer, fantastic. All right. So, who else has some form of digital skills? Okay. So now I'm trying to get Mr. Emmanuel in. Just give me a sec. Okay. So we have several graphic designers here. Fantastic. All right. So um, while we're waiting for Mr. Emmanuel, I was just going to share with us a few things that we can do to position ourselves to start earning in USD. All right, and then Mr. Emmanuel is going to come and demystify for us the Fiverr platform. This guy makes nothing less than $1,000 on Fiverr every month. All right, that is currently 700,000 naira. What would an extra 700,000 naira do for you? All right, and he's going to be showing us what he does and how we can get started, and you too can leverage that information to start earning on Fiverr as well. And that same principle is what you take on to your Upwork. Okay, for those of us who do Upwork. All right, I see data entry and all of that. Now, the point that I'll make here though is that not every digital skill is sellable on Fiverr. That's one thing you should take note of. All right, not every digital skill can earn you as much as you want to anticipate to earn. Now, this is because it's all about the law of demand and supply. All right, and of course, when you look at how some certain tasks are executed, some tasks kind of like get more attention, and some tasks kind of like get more professional requirements for. Okay, so it's always imperative that you fully understand the top selling task on these platforms, and then you are competent in those top selling tasks so that you can be on this platform doing this task. Okay, that is very, very important. All right, so now it's exciting that most of us already have some form of skill that we can use to, offer solutions for. Now, the truth about this is, for those who have become very successful in attracting quality, and I'm going to go into details about what kind of digital skills will really help you guys. But the point I want to make is, how well have you branded yourself to be known for that particular solution or skill that you are good at? How well have you put together yourself? Do you have a portfolio? Do you have some form of branding? Because on platforms like Fiverr, or generally now, if you want to promote what you do to international markets, I'm going to stick to that because that's what I do. You have to, first thing you need to do is properly brand yourself around that skill. Okay, properly brand yourself around that skill. And what are the quickest ways for you to brand yourself around that skill? Is, as an expert in that area, rather, is for you to have a simple one-page sales page that shows your portfolio, that shows your competence, that shows your, jobs you've worked for in the past, that can get people to, want to give you gigs around that. Okay, that wants to give you jobs. When I say gigs, I'm actually referring to jobs. So that's the first thing that you will do. One of the top earners in, Mr. Miller is going to affirm this. He's having network issues, but he's going to join us soon. All right. So that's the first thing you need to do. Properly brand yourself, and you do this by ensuring that you are well packaged in terms of your visual, in terms of your social media, in terms of your landing page around what you do, the skills you have, and the solutions you have, and those you have helped in the past. All right. Now, once you do that, the next thing you need to do is to actively go out of your way to seek people to seek international clients to give you jobs. Yes, actively go on your out of your way to, and that is one of the things that I just hope Mr. Emmanuel comes in to share more on. That is why platforms like Fiverr exists. All right, you actively go out of your way to get people to know that, look, I offer this solution, I can help you, and these are my rates. And then, of course, you put your rates in dollars. The beautiful thing about platforms like Fiverr is the fact that it is automated, and they already have existing customers who come to that platform looking for people like you who could help them. Probably is to design a logo, or probably is to design a website, or probably is to run a campaign, or probably, several things like that, data entry, what have you. All right. Now, that is important. You actually be on that platform. And one of the things, then, I used to be on Fiverr back then, and one of the things that we did, which is still obtainable today, is that you are well branded on Fiverr. That's one thing. Your profile picture and all of that, your banner, and then, of course, your gig and all that. You share details about the gig and the solution that you offer. But there's one critical aspect a lot of people don't do, which then I did, was the fact that I kind of like made it seem like I was, already solving people's problems on that platform. Why? Because when people come on your page, and this is very important, you need to have proof of work. All right? Very important. You need to have some form of testimonials, some form of positive reviews about what you do. If you're a data entry person, do it for free to 3, 4 people and tell them to come and give you reviews on your platform. That is how we hack the system, and that's still very obtainable now. All right. You need to find a way to get people to, come and say you are great at this thing. You need to find a way to get to people and let them come and say, hey, you solved this, you created this thing for them, you did this thing for them, and that, you're good at it. All right. It is very, very important. People will only come to trust to buy from you when they can see that other people have bought from you and they got good feedback, and they gave good feedback. So this is one area that some persons fail to do, and it affects them negatively. You see people on platforms like Fiverr and they're not making money, and you'll say, hey, why are you not making money? Now, but before I go into all of these details, there's something I want to, make you understand, which I see that a lot of people are sharing. Oh, I do this content, right? Which is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well done. I really must applaud you. Now, what you should know is that, like I said before, what are the top digital skills that will help you make money on platforms like Fiverr? And the number one top digital skill that will help you make money on Fiverr is, you know, content. Two things. The number one is web development, that is being able to create a sales page or a sales funnel. That's number one. Number two, you have to become good at content writing, being able to write sales copies and also articles. All right. You have to be good at this. That's number two. So please, if you're listening to me, I want you to leave a comment that you're following so that I can be sure that you are following. All right. Like I said, you need to be good at content writing. You need to be good at web development. You need to be good at being able to create web pages, sales pages. Because people come on Fiverr to seek solutions. So what solutions can you offer people on these platforms? All right, what solutions can you offer people on this platform? That is why you see that some people are on Fiverr, but they are not offering the right type of skills. That way you will not make money. All right, it's very important that on this platform Fiverr, you are offering the right type of skill. All right. So another thing that you need to be able to do, like I said, you need to be able to. So guys, Mr. Emmanuel is having challenge to 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 get on this call. This network is really terrible. So what we're going to do is we will record his session and then probably we'll share it amongst all those who register. That is why we say you must register for this, okay? So that we can be able to reach you with the recording. So we're going to share his session. He's having really, really terrible network. But all the same, I believe you're getting value from what I'm sharing, okay? So if you're getting value, leave a comment and let me know you're getting value from what I'm sharing. Okay, and then of course, just wait till the end, and I'm going to tell you a way for you to be able to work with Mr. Emmanuel and I together closely so that you can start off your Fiverr business, and then also I will help you to be able to also earn in USD even outside Fiverr. All right. Now I can see 19 people on the call. Well done. Great job. I believe you all are getting value. Now, if you have people who should be on this call, go and get them to join. I've said so many things in this past few months, but a few minutes rather, and it's so valuable. I believe so. All right, now the first thing that I said that is one of the top digital skills that is doing excellently well on Fiverr is your ability to deploy digital marketing solutions. That is being able to build a sales funnel, a sales page, being able to write a sales copy. All right, and how many of you can do this? Your ability to do this will insanely make you successful, because the typical fee that people will charge you or pay you to build a sales page on Fiverr is around $50 to $100. All right, $50 to $100 is close to about currently 70,000 naira. Imagine being able to earn $100 every every week on Fiverr, or you earn $200 every week on Fiverr. That is how much times 4 weeks. That is $800. That is $800. How much is $800 times 700 naira? That's the current exchange rate, right? Who knows the current exchange rate? If you know the current, times it, that is close to about $800 would be around 540,000 naira, if I'm correct, right? 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 540,000 So that is why you should master how to build a sales page. And not just building a sales page, you also should master how to create a sales copy. All right? It is important because some persons say they are writers. It's good for you to be a writer, right? But the point is, being a writer is now on Fiverr, people ask you for different type of articles that they want you to write. But when you are able to write articles, marketing copies, that sales copies that would help drive conversions or sales for businesses, you become much more valuable. All right. The key is how valuable can you become in order to command the fees that will help you get so much in terms of money that you offer that service for. So you have to be very, very laser sharp, razor sharp in the skills that you are offering on Fiverr, okay, and on on other platforms, okay, because not just Fiverr, this applies to every other platform. So number one is being able to offer digital marketing skills, being able solutions rather, being able to create sales pages, being able to write sales copies, all right, being able to uh help people with their marketing copies, being able to build websites. These are top skills that when you have it, you will be able to command better fees on Fiverr. So typically, oh, Mr. Manuel is on the chat. Good to have you. We're going to have a record, his own recording to demystify this. He's having network challenge, like I said earlier, but it's all good. You know, we're going to have a recording shared. But for those of you who are here and you really want to get into the the dollar making industry by offering your skills and services, ask yourself, do I have a high income skill? All right, so it's one thing to have a skill, a digital skill. The other thing is for you to have a high income digital skill. And that is why, we have created this program so that you can acquire these skills. And then we're also going to guide you on how to set up on Fiverr and become successful in it. So I've been able to establish to you that making money online, offering services on platforms like Fiverr is possible. Why? Because Fiverr offers a lot of people come there to look for good guys who can help them with certain kinds of digital work that they want to get done. Okay, we've established that. Now, the other thing that we're establishing is it's not all skills that will give you good pay on Fiverr. There are few set of skills that you should master to be able to thrive on platforms like Fiverr. All right, that's two. Then the third thing is how do you acquire these skills, and then how do you, implement a sort of branding system that would ensure that people trust you to offer you the job, to give you the job. All right, because I've seen people who are on Fiverr and they say, "Oh, I don't make money." If you're on Fiverr and you've made up to $2,000, can I see your comment that you've made up to $2,000? I believe several persons are on Fiverr. If you think, and that's what I tell people, it's not by being on Fiverr. All right, it's not about being on Fiverr. It is about maximizing it, leveraging it to a point where you are getting at least 500, $500 every week, or 200, $300 every week, or 100. If you can even start with $100 every week, that's something. $100 every week is $400 in 1 month, which is close to around 320,000 naira. This is possible for you, but you have to commit to learning more about it, honing your skills, and being coached and mentored so that you can become massively successful in it. All right. So, and that is why I want to invite you to a special training course or coaching session where myself and Mr. Emmanuel will guide you to become very, very successful in Fiverr. First, what you're going to be having is this digital marketing profit system. Now, why is this important? This digital marketing profit system will give you very, very premium skills. Like you're going to have 4 top skills that can naturally earn you at least $100 every week with these 4 skills. Now, with these 4 skills, you will be able to offer at least 1 gig per week for 4 of those skills and make at least $400 per week. Now, what are the 4 skills? Number one is how to design a sales page. That is the first skill. And knowing how to design a sales page. Now, what is a sales page? A sales page is a mini website, all right? It's a mini website that helps people sell product online. This is a similitude of a sales page, all right? These are samples of sales pages that, that we've created in the past for clients and all that. Now, this particular sales page made 10 million naira, all right, in 3-4 months. Now, you knowing how to build a sales page and you offer that on Fiverr, at least the minimum we charge to build a sales page is between $200. Then if you go on Fiverr, maybe you can get it at least to build a sales page for $50. But I would even suggest you don't build it less than $100. All right. And then if you can build a sales page, you can make $100 per week on Fiverr. Now, that is why when you get this course, this digital marketing course, it's not just a course, it's also a system that will give you at least 4 skills. I've just mentioned one, all right? And I'm going to mention the rest. The second skill you'll be able to have and hone top high ticket skills is being able to write a sales copy, all right? When you're able to write a sales copy, you will be able to earn at least $100 or $50 every week on Fiverr. And not just on Fiverr, like I said, you can also brand yourself properly and attract international clients. That is what I did. And then the fourth skill, I hope you're writing it down. Please write it down and let me know that you're following. The third skill you'll be able to acquire when you get this ultimate digital marketing profit system is your ability to deploy Facebook and Google ads. This is like even 2-in-1 skill. Your ability to deploy Facebook and Google ads. Do you know that every week over 100 million businesses run ads on Facebook? And many of these people who run ads on Facebook do not do it themselves. Why? Because sometimes it's complex and sometimes they don't want to waste money. They want to trust whoever they are, giving the money to ensure they get results. Imagine knowing how to do this and you offer this service on Fiverr and you can also make $100 every week from that as well. That's the third skill, okay? And it's even 2-in-1. Google ads as well. Google is the largest search platform on Earth. Currently, 2 billion searches go on Google per minute. 2 billion searches. Now imagine, and of course, Google has an ad. Google ad is complex. If you're not skilled at it, you will probably just waste your money. That's why experts are needed to run Google ads for businesses. Now, these are top skills that will help you make at least $100 every week, each of them. So that's $400 every week, right? Now, what is the fourth skill? The fourth skill is how to set up email marketing automation. Email marketing automation, email marketing, being able to send out emails at periodic times. Businesses all around the world need these services, and many of them go on Fiverr to look for people who can, do these services for them. And that is why when some people are not making money on Fiverr, I ask them, what are you offering on Fiverr? What are you selling on Fiverr? Because it has a lot to do with whether people would contact you or not. All right. And then, of course, there's the branding aspect, which I talked about earlier. For those who came late, if you have these skills, the next thing you should do is to brand yourself. Get a banner, get a form of design. Make sure your Fiverr page is optimized. Make sure you have proof of work. You have people giving you testimonials, reviews. These are some hacks that we're going to teach you how to do. So myself and Mr. Emmanuel will come together and say, you know what, let us create a program where people can come, they acquire digital skills, and then they don't just acquire digital skills, they are coached to launch those digital skills on platforms like Fiverr so that they can make money. All right. And that is what we are offering you guys. Are you following? If you're still following, please leave a comment. Let me be sure you're following. Someone said, I'm joining from Jos. Oh, good to have you from Jos. All right. So now what am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say that how would you love a situation where you are acquiring the top skills that will help you make money on platforms like Fiverr, at least $100 every week, times four top skills, that's $400. Even if you don't have the energy to promote those four top skills, but you're able to promote just two of them and you're making $200 per week, imagine you doing $800 per month. That is what this offers. And why am I convinced that you're going to be able to do that? Why? Because Mr. Emmanuel will be a part of it too. Mr. Emmanuel has a coaching program where he has coached over 500 people on how to properly optimize Fiverr. Like I said, it is not just about having the skill and being on Fiverr. You need to be optimized there for success. And that is what we are working together to do. And then how much are you going to get all of this? Just 12,500 naira. All right. Now, this is what more than the fee, but this is enough for you to show commitment that you're going to go through the program. The reviews that this digital marketing profit system has gotten is tremendous already. All right. Hundreds of people are already making money with this knowledge. Now, you can leverage this with what Mr. Emmanuel will be offering. He didn't get a chance to share his presentation, but we're going to record it and send to you. But it's going to, what we'll be offering will just also empower you to now use what you're learning to make money on Fiverr and other international platforms. This also applies to Upwork. Because when you're on those platforms, like I was talking with someone, you need to optimize it. And I've shared how to optimize it. Your branding, your offer page, your reviews on your platform. And even if I'm new in Fiverr, do you know there is a way, even if you're new on Fiverr, for you to get people to give you reviews? There's a way it is done. It's hacked, but it is going to be shared with only those who will subscribe for this. Okay, so if you want to make payment and do so right away, someone invited you for this program, go back to them. They will send you a link. You get the training. It's 12.5. It's not. It's a mentorship. It's a training plus it's a mentorship. You have the templates. You have everything, and then you have coaching that will eventually see that you are able to acquire the relevant skills and also know how to set up on Fiverr and how to receive dollar payments. And that's another challenge. I was talking with Mr. Emmanuel before this class, and he was saying a lot of Nigerians don't know how to receive dollar payment. There's a platform called GeekPay, geekpay.com. You create it, you put your BVN and all that. They give you an account, a US bank account, and that US bank account is tied to a US, and then you can use that to receive your money into your account. This is how it works. All right. So now, if you want all of this and you want to be able to, earn in dollars, I have just given you the blueprint. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to come on board or are you going to ignore? All right. So I hope you do come on board, and I hope this was valuable to you. If you have questions, please ask in the comment, and I'm going to answer your question. Now, how to make payment? Like I said, the person who invited you to this training will send you a link. You make payment, and then you have access to the program. You have access to the course, and then the mentorship. You have access to Mr. Emmanuel's course, and then you have access to this mentorship. Now, collectively, this is worth over 200,000 naira. But we've decided to make it. I had to impose on him because he has been a student of mine in the past. Because he said, no, Mr. Isen, it's too low. But look, I'm doing this primarily to help people have this skill. By very soon we're probably going to take the price up to 30K because that is 30K is even still low, because imagine having a high income skill, not just that, also having the ability to optimize Fiverr for profit. It's not every day you come around such kind of skill, or such kind of offer rather. So this is a fantastic offer, and I want to believe that you are wise enough to know that this is good, and then you will come on board tonight. Now, do not hesitate and say, "Oh, I'm going to do it later." Procrastination is the thief of time. If you're going to do it at all, what is stopping you from doing it now? All right. If you're going to do it at all, what is stopping you from doing it now? Nothing is stopping you. And obviously, you can't tell me you can't afford it. Because if you say that, then of course you're not ready for your next level. Because there's nowhere online that will give you all of this for just 12.5. Nobody is doing it right now. And if you want to know a bit about my pedigree and my history, I didn't, this session was not really supposed to be about me. It was supposed to be about Mr. Emmanuel, but network happened, but it's fine. Now, my pedigree in the digital marketing space is unmasked. All right. I've been around for a while. I've generated over 650 million naira in revenue for businesses and for my company. You can look at me. I was signing a contract with Nosa Group earlier this year. Now, this is what I do. All right. I've been a digital marketer for many years. This is me in Dubai. Uh, this is me and my wife. We run a tech company together, several tech companies. So you have nothing to worry about. You're dealing with people who have capacity to help you. All right. Now it's left for you to decide to take the help or not. All right. So I'm done, and I hope you get value and you got value. Also, you'll be getting Mr. Emmanuel's session. He's going to talk about some intricacies about Fiverr that I didn't touch, and then together we have teamed up to give you this fantastic offer. For you to take it, and I know some of you will take it. Within a month, you can start earning at least $1,000 on Fiverr, and I've just showed you how. All right. Does anybody have a question? If you have, put it in the comments, and let's go. How long is the mentorship? Okay, someone said, "How long is the mentorship?" Let me bring up your question. Okay, I hope you can see his question. Now, you see all of this that I do. It is beautiful, right? That is the power of digital skill. Do you know that what I've just done, you can do it for others and get paid for it? There's so many people that want to do live programs. There's so much digital skills out there that young people need to pay attention to and leverage. All right, someone says, "How long is the mentorship? Fiverr needs someone to hold your hands and show you how it works. Are you willing to do that, sir?" Yes. That's why Mr. Emmanuel is, we are coming together to do all of that. Mr. Emmanuel will be coaching you on, he has a group. He has been doing this for years. He's someone who has made consistently $1,000 every month. Sometimes he hits 2,000. He was going to share screenshots and go details, but because of network, but he's going to record it and will share with you. So Mr. Emmanuel will be your Fiverr coach, while I will be your digital skills mentor. All right. Someone said, "I've been on Fiverr since June." That is I believe you've seen. You've been on Fiverr since June. You've created gig. Can we get all the required skills to make Fiverr and up? Yes, you're going to get. That's what I'm sharing. So you're going to have the skill. Who is this person? Oluwaseun Matthew. Fantastic. I love your questions. I love you, sir. Well done. Thank you for engaging. Now, don't sit here and just be. Please, if you're watching and you have questions, ask it. Look at Mr. Oluwaseun asking questions, and I believe you're getting clarity. Now, no sales. Don't worry, Mr. Sheon. All of this will change when you join the program. So do your payment now. The account details will be displayed shortly. Now, the account is a WebEdge account. If someone invited you here, go back to the person. Maybe one of our affiliates invited you. Ask for the account details, and she's going to share with you, or he's going to share with you. Make your payment. And to answer your question directly, you will get the required skills. Like I said, the required skills are sales page building, how to build a sales page, how to write a sales copy, how to deploy Google and Facebook ads, how to, I'm going to even throw in a bonus, how to design simple logos and simple designs on Canva. And then, the fourth one is how to run um, uh, email marketing solution. So once you have these five high income skills, how to write a sales copy, how to build a sales funnel or a sales page, how to run Google ads and Facebook ads. Once you have these high income skills, you would then, work with Mr. Uh, Emmanuel, who is going to guide you on how to really optimize Fiverr. Okay, now he's going to show you what to do, how to get reviews, how to brand, how to, trigger sales on your platform, how to price, how to receive your payments, and all of that on Fiverr. All right, that is, and it's not just a course. He has a course for it, but it's also going to be a mentorship. Okay, where you're going to be on a group, and he will coach you one on one. Not one on one, like one to many for several months. Okay. So this is amazing. Charlotte says, yes, it's amazing. Mr. Emmanuel, personally, we are doing this as a way to get more people to know about what we do. And also, WebEdge, we have an affiliate program. So if you come on board and you become an affiliate as well and you promote this, you will make tremendous sales. All right. So this is our way to push you to make money online, and then doing it with the right tools and the right people. Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions? Every business needs Jima. Jima is the best skill. Definitely. Thank you. Well done, guys. Ima, thank you for that. Monica, who else? Who else has questions? All of this for just 12.5. Yes, so all of this for 12.5, and the offer might not be on for too long. So please, take advantage of this. So if you brought somebody here, go back to them and ask how it went, and let them, come on board. All right. So now, so I'm just going to display the account details for the last time, and then we'll look forward to you coming on board. Now look at all the digital skills you learn. You'll be able to run email marketing, sales page. You also have a support. You also belong to our own group, and then you also be a part of our affiliates. So many benefits of being a part of this, honestly. So many benefits. All right. So sorry, Mr. Emmanuel could not make it, but we're going to record his session and share with you guys. You should get it latest on Monday. Today is Sunday. Okay, you should get it latest on Tuesday. But meanwhile, I've just given you a rundown of what we have. Beyond his session, there is this offer that we've talked about. It's 12.5. You have access to Emmanuel. You have access to myself, and then you have the skills, and then you have the platform optimized, where you will be able to make sales consistently on Fiverr. Thank you so much. We've come to the end of this training. If you need the account details, again, sent to you, reach out to the person who gave you the link to join this. If you belong to a group, go back to the group and give your feedback on the training. And then I hope to see you on the other side, where you have paid and gotten access to this. We can't wait to see you thrive on the internet. I'm looking forward to you making a success out of this. Thank you so much, and do have a beautiful, beautiful week. Someone says, how will you confirm payment? Just make the payment, reach out to me or reach out to who invited you. We have a system. I will show you how to confirm it. All right. That's so easy. Oh, Mr. Emmanuel is here. Can we give him 5 minutes? Are you ready, sir? Yes, if you procrastinate, you pay 30K. Very soon, if you don't take the offer now, the next time you might see it might be 30K. Thank you for saying that, Victor. Oops, I can see his network bar is 0 out of 10. I don't know why his network that okay, his network is coming up. I noticed the first thing is to learn is digital skills before registering on Fiverr. Yes, Azuka, you're correct. If you're new to Fiverr, don't just jump on Fiverr, because I see a lot of people, if you've not had a Fiverr account yet, hold on. Acquire digital skills, and then Mr. Emmanuel will guide you. You're paying extra. It's the same fee you pay. You have access to me, to the training, you have access to Mr. Emmanuel, and then you'll have access to the digital skill. Mr. Matthew, you will get details after the class. Okay, liar. That's nice. All right. Mr. Emmanuel, can you hear me? It just came on live. Wow, he's having connection issues. So we don't drag this. I'm not a fan of long meetings because of I value people's time. This is already almost an hour, so I'm going to call it a night. If you still have questions, go to the comments and ask the questions, and then I will be in some of the groups. If I'm not in your group, someone from WebEdge or someone from our affiliate team will explain to you, and you can be a part of it. Thank you all, and have a beautiful. Let me just allow Mr. Emmanuel say hello, all right? Because he really made an effort to be here, so I don't want to just shut him down. Mr. Emmanuel, you made so much effort to be here, so just say hello, and we're going to have your session recorded. So the network was terrible, right?
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. SN. Eventually, I was able to. I think it's more of a system. So I was able to connect on YouTube. I had to kind of, do a total shutdown of the entire system here, setup.
Okay.
I see I had all my setup and all that, that I use
Yeah.
for webinar. But it's okay. So I thought Mr. Ayo has shared with you, and I can tell you, if you can hear me, the only thing I want to just tell you now, I want to congratulate you. I want to congratulate you because when I started on Fiverr, if I had the time to have gone over my story, you will have seen the periods of my trial and error. I went through a lot of trial and error trying to get the holy grail of Fiverr. So that was why when I finally caught it and I got the axe, I got the skill. And what I really tell people is focus on making your first $1,000 on Fiverr, and you know what $1,000 can do for you today. So no worries. I don't want to take so much time to do the recording of the entire webinar, and it's going to be added for you, sent to you, so you can take action. But I want to tell you, do not dilly-dally, do not delay. Go to the payments now, and it's not even 100. What you are getting is actually more than $1,000. It's more than $700,000. You are learning digital skill, and you are also learning how to position on Fiverr. And I can tell you, once you can do that, you'll never be broke again. So how much is 12,500? Invest in yourself. So get this done, and I tell you, you keep thanking Mr. IOSN after tonight. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. I'm so happy that you get to say a few words. This guy is a package of value, honestly. You can't wait. What we are giving you guys is not in the market right now, honestly. And I don't think anybody will quickly do it in the market at this price. So 12.5, someone is asking how much is the payment now? It's just 12.5. Go back to the person who gave you the link, ask them for the account details. It's also on your screen. It's an Access Bank account. But once you make payment, send your proof of payment to the person who gave you the link, all right, or the group where you belong to. Thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel. We're going to get a recording ready, and we're going to share it latest on Tuesday, all right? Thank you all for being here. It's been a pleasure. Final words, Mr. Emmanuel.
All right, thank you very much. Apologies again for not being able to come on to bring up all my prepared slides. But like we said, it will be recorded and sent to you, so you will be able to access all the information. But then, pending that time, I want you to just take advantage. Something. There are three kinds of people in life: those who make things happen, those who watch what's happening, and those who don't even know what's happening. So tonight you get to choose, tonight you get to decide. So it all starts one night. A night can be that night when you totally change the course of your finances by getting started with digital skills on Fiverr. And note, you are not limited to Fiverr, because whatever skill you learn and earn on Fiverr, you can take it. So I have some other businesses I've started off because I started. Do you understand now? So get started tonight.
All right. Thank you, guys. See you inside. Bye bye.